Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the second I start recording again, my dogs lose their collective shit. Alright, we are inviting my cousin, the former king, Prince Jagar the Tormentor, to my court. And I'm also probably going to... I was kind of thinking I'd invite my son Balon back home, but he's still with the sellswords. Or Jaharis, I guess. I need to give Tarf to somebody. I've given the small island of Morn to Flashbinder, and given him House Morn, which is a silver sword with 2 stars, one for him and one for me, as being the, 2 people that went out and got the Valyrian steel sword. The question is whether or not I give Tarf to The question is whether or not I give Tarf to one of my sons, which I think is what I will do. Since Daeron's going to inherit everything, and then my son Balon is not even in the fucking city right now, so if I do give him the High Lordship of Tarf, he gets Flashbinder as a vassal, who should be a loyal vassal. And then Jaharis rules Tarf. Married to my niece, which gives him ties to Cape Wrath as well. My cousin will join us. He's bringing all of his kids with him as well, so we've got all the claimants to the Iron Throne on my land. He also brings his dragon, which is interesting. We'll take these troops and land at Dragonstone. Take this. There you go. And my son returns from Essos in the Sellsword Company. Did he bring his kid, or did he abandon? No, he brought his kid back home with him. Okay, good. What the? Oh shit! The fuck? He tried to tame a dragon, I guess? Yeah, he tried to tame... He tried to catch a little baby dragon. Good lord, it's Nightpyre! The son of Cuntfyre! God damn it. Those dragons have now killed 2 of my... That line of dragons is just cursed. Well, there you go. My son comes home and immediately dies. That's just fucking excellent. Prisoners. I can imprison the entire family plus the king. I feel like killing Targaryens isn't necessarily, like, our vibe. Although these are usurpers and enemies of the realm, I guess. But would that count as kinslaying? I don't actually know. I mean, these guys are basically traitors. And they don't look anything like Targaryens. So I'm kind of tempted to kill them, honestly. They are traitors and usurpers. They've usurped the Iron Throne from the rightful king. I feel like death is the punishment for that kind of treason. I feel like this is the very slippery slope that House Goldfyre is treading, where we actually are, like, executing Targaryens. And having them hung like common bandits. I have got tea and all is right with the world. Apart from the fact that the usurper is still on the Iron Throne. But, I'm also going to send half of my fleets down to Tarf to grab the other half of my army. Because I want to go take Lonely Light as well. I don't want the war to be over before I take Lonely Light, so... yeah, also, because we've got the king in our court, along with all of his children... Oh, prince, I guess at the moment, but rightful king. We have the rightful king in our court, with all of his kids. I have assigned guardians to all of them, so my son and heir, the Dragon Knight, is tutoring as wards both of the 2 Targaryen princes. The rest of the Targaryens are split up everywhere. I have betrothed all of the Targaryen princes to my granddaughters and my daughters and stuff like that. So all of the king's bloodline is now tied to House Goldfyre. And I'm going to send this army from Tarf all the way around to go deal with Lonely Light before we... Oh, that reminds me. One of my daughters is being betrothed to Lord Velaryon. So, yeah, we'll do that. Since Velaryon is now my vassal, because I have Dragonstone, although Claw Isle currently isn't, and neither is Sweetport, but we'll deal with that later. Go past the Arbor, sail up to Lonely Light, deal with that real quick. Ah, the war against the tyranny King Jaeger won. The usurper has been imprisoned, and the rightful king has been put on the Iron Throne? What are you doing, Humphrey? Why are you sitting on the throne, Humphrey? Humphrey, what are you doing? The councils have determined that I should rule as Lord Paramount of the Iron Throne. That is until time as a great council can be held in the Red Keep. There's no need for... We already have a king, Humphrey. What are you doing, man? You're stretching this a little bit. Yeah. That's a little bit sketched there, buddy. I had high hopes for him, but we will take out this dump. Yeah. Lonely Light is now mine to do with as I please. We'll take these troops here, and then we'll go beat the shit out of the Iron Isles, I guess. I'm gonna keep my prince in there for now. Keep my cousin with me. This is interesting. Rather than just hand off the throne to the rightful king, he's decided to call a Great Council. And, well, he hasn't actually called the Great Council yet. So we'll see how that fucking goes. We, however, will go straight for Pike. Have his family imprisoned. I will definitely execute the Greyjoys. I have no qualms about executing Greyjoys. I will hang them all. Pirates deserve little but the noose. Oh, we beheaded Theon. No, we hanged Theon. Never mind. I thought we beheaded him for a second. I was like, okay, he gets unique death, I guess. Why does Claw Isle control fucking chunks of the Iron Isles? What's going on there? Ah! Balon had another kid. Sarah. Yeah, sure. Okay. He must have got his wife pregnant before he died. I do have his son, my grandson, actually betrothed to a Targaryen girl as well. One of the king's kids. Very nearly done. It's taking way longer than I fucking thought it would, but I don't know. Lord Protector Lyn the Open-Handed at the Iron Throne. They put Strickland in charge? They put the Lord Paramount of the Vale in charge. You will honor my shit, dude. Okay, he's gave me some of the coin. Has transferred the vassalage of Lord Tedious to me. Transferred the vassalage... Oh, okay. You gave me Macy's hook. You gave me the normal Dragonstone stuff. Okay. You fucking delaying the council. They ain't to investigate, but it seems now is not the right time. The council better be held soon or I'm gonna fucking kill you, dude. I will, like, go full fucking force and destroy your ass. Alright, well, I'm gonna prepare for a giant war that I might have to have. So, we'll disband my troops and prepare for that. Alright, we return to the fold of the Strickland Lord Protector at the moment, which is interesting. Improved minimal tax. He's also improved... Oh, he's giving me more shit. Claw Isle. Claw Isle also includes Great Wick, by the way. We now control a piece of the Iron Isles, which I'm actually fine with. So yeah, we control all that now, which I will probably just keep, honestly. It is kind of controlling a piece of the mainland, but that's the only piece of the mainland that's next to the capital, so... It provides us with friendly ports on the mainland of Westeros, I suppose. If we ever wanted to stage an attack, the fucking Massey's Hook would be the way to go. Oh, because we got Tyrosh, I think that also included this place. So yeah, I don't think we do control swathes of Essos. I guess the Goldfyres are becoming a bit ambitious, almost. We did just execute an entire line of Targaryens, admittedly traitorous Targaryens, so... It's not the same. It doesn't count as Targaryens. It's not the same. This dude is really trying to get in my good graces, which makes me worried about what the fuck he's actually up to. Hereby charge the defense of the East, so I'm now the Warden of the East, which makes a lot of sense, actually, but, I mean, if anyone's going to be Warden of the East, you'd think it'd be the fucking Cadet branch of House Targaryen that basically rules the entire Narrow Sea. So yeah, we're waiting for the Great Council, which doesn't appear to be happening, which is mildly concerning. I might have to take matters into my own hands at this rate. Because currently the Iron Throne is still ruled by the Lord Protector unnecessarily. Okay, this is interesting. The inheritance of the Iron Throne has been called into question. And so a great council must be held to determine who shall inherit the kingdom. I bid you join us in the Red Keep so we can vote for a new sovereign. Signed, Line of House Strickland, Lord Protector of the Iron Throne. My son has been nominated. Also my cousin, Jaegar, the old king, whose claim we've been going after this entire time. But also my daughter has been nominated, who is married to my son, and the other claimant is this chick, who is the descendant of fucking one of Daeron's claims? King Maelor the Gracious? Like, that distant descendant? I don't know why she's even there, honestly. I think we have better Targaryens than that, but apparently not. This would be interesting. I will travel at once. I don't know what's going to happen. All the lords and nobles have arrived in the Red Keep for the Great Council. The leading candidates for the Iron Throne have had their say and have been discussed at length. Now all those present will choose their side. Like, Jesus Christ. We have to support the Targaryen, right? The kingdom should go to Prince Jaegar Targaryen, the original king. Like, I imagine Aegon's a bit torn during all of this, and, you know, he's infirm, so I can just imagine him walking into the Red Keep, you know, with a cane, and having to vote against his own son. Whether or not everyone else will vote against him is debatable. I mean, who are you going to vote for? Bloody dogs. Are you going to vote for Daeron the Dragon Knight, the formidable dragon rider with fucking steel wing, the incredibly badass dragon? The dude who is just, ambitious, he's fucking got up an eye patch, so he's cool as fuck. Suspected Kingslayer, but genius, he's great, a brilliant commander. Or are you going to vote for Prince Jaegar, the old king who was named the Tormentor, who is merely a trained fighter, uncouth, so he doesn't groom himself. He's a tyrant, he's dishonorable, he's excommunicated, he's cruel, he's shy and arbitrary. I know who I'd be voting for, but keeping with Aegon's long and storied history of killing dogs, because they're so noisy, keeping with our long and storied history of supporting the Targaryen reign, we have to vote for Jaegar and see how everybody else votes. Here goes everything, I guess. We can't say we didn't vote for... Yep, as I thought would fucking happen. The Great Council of the Nobles of the Iron Throne have concluded that Daeron Goldfyre has been backed as the heir to the Empire. He is promptly crowned as king in Maegor's Holdfast throne room before all those assembled. May his reign be prosperous. Yeah. In a landslide. In a fucking landslide. King Daeron received 100 votes. Jesus Christ. Okay, so Jaegar received less votes than this random Targaryen girl, who are from some distant line. The only person who received even less votes is my daughter, but obviously, why would you put her on the throne and not her husband? It's Westeros we're talking about. So, yeah? House Goldfyre now is on the Iron Throne? This is not how I saw this going. Okay. Long live the king, I suppose. All hails grace King Daemon, king of the Iron Throne, the Andals and First Men, and immediately we're going to Daeron's conquest of Pentos. Well, I guess we support my son now, I guess. Jesus, I didn't expect this to fucking happen. We now have the Iron Throne. That's not at all according to plan. Jesus. I don't think the Targaryens are going to be particularly happy about that, right? And then fucking Daeron's immediate... Daeron's first immediate declaration taking the throne is, we're going to go fuck up Essos. I mean, everyone should love him, right? He's pretty fucking well-liked. Yeah, all of his vassals are, like, pretty fucking friendly. And everyone voted for him. Pretty much. Oh, shit. Oh, that's fucking dodgy. Jaegar the Tormentor died under suspicious circumstances. Shortly after he was lost the Great Council vote, he dies of suspicious circumstances. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't think Daeron had anything to do with that. He's honorable and kind and, you know, a good man and all that crap. I don't think he did it, but some of his supporters definitely removed the Targaryen problem. I didn't expect any of this fucking shit to happen. I have to rethink all of my positions now. So yeah, I have to rethink all our positions now. I mean, Daeron's obviously not going to be a Targaryen loyalist. He's going to be a him loyalist. The Goldfyres are now just going to be the kings of Westeros, I guess. Then we're just going to have to secure Westeros in our reign, I suppose. I did not expect any of this crap. I have to name someone as my regent. Jaehaerys. Who do I name as, like, Lord Paramount of the Stepstones and stuff? Probably one of my brothers, right? Probably Jaehaerys. He's, like, kind and honorable and, you know, pretty fucking decently friendly. There's also the matter of, Laeron Goldfyre needs some land as well, which I'll probably give him later on. But I'm going to wait for handing out land and stuff until I'm playing as Daeron. So yeah, we're just waiting to die of infirmity, essentially, and then we'll play as the king. Okay, of all the ways of us ending up on the Iron Throne, which I was basically purposely avoiding, this is not what I expected. And we have done the conquest. Pentos is now part of the Iron Throne. How many Targaryens are there left? 21. Yeah, they're gonna be a problem later on, I guess. Well, that one's a drunk. Nope, we're dead. We are fucking dead. Lord Paramount Aegon II has taken his last breath at the age of 53. He died bedridden and infirm, a prestigious man. Aegon's deeds and exploits are spoken of throughout the known world. May he rest in peace with the gods. King Daeron, having mastered many skills, is sure to be admired by his subjects. Long live King Daeron. My father deserves to be honoured with a funeral. Yeah, we'll do a funeral for the fucking Shield of King's Landing. The Shield of Westeros. Okay. I need a new Lord Paramount of the Stepstones. I need to sort out Dragonstone. I need to deal with a lot of my problems right now. I need to crown myself, deal with the loans and the debts. This is a whole thing. Not to mention we're not just Kings of Westeros, we're Kings of basically all of Essos. And I'm pretty sure Daeron's just gonna go like, well, fuck you, and then conquer the rest of Essos, honestly. Like, why not? Fuck it. The coronation of King Daeron the Dragon Knight has begun, and the High Septon... God damn it, the second I start recording, people keep DMing me on Discord. Go away! This morning, a curious visitor came to my court. A wandering scholar who travelled to the Red Keep after hearing news of my upcoming coronation. He claims I have heard many tales of my wise and virtuous ruler. What do you mean a wandering scholar? It's the High Septon. But, okay. I'm sure we have much to share. I get 2 learning from it, which is actually pretty decent, to be fair. We also have a kid, Prince Aegon, who inherited my genius trait, and I have betrothed him to one of the Targaryen girls. My whole scheme, ladies and gentlemen, is to slowly breed out the Targaryens. There's 20 of them right now. A shitload of them are in the Kingswood. What I've done over here, he's married some Withers chick. In the Kingswood, because I have all of them as my wards, what I've done is I've betrothed my daughters to them matrimonially. So all of these Targaryens, all of this guy's brothers, so Laenor, Aemond, and all these ones, they will all become Goldfyres. So that means less Targaryens in the world. Because all of the Targaryens are constantly going to be a thorn on our side. Like, our father, Aegon, the Shield of Westeros, the Shield of King's Landing, was a staunch Targaryen loyalist. Stop messaging me on Discord while I'm recording, people. God damn it. I should just turn off Discord. It's my fault. It's my fault. But yeah, our father was a staunch Targaryen loyalist, but Daeron sees the Targaryens as a threat to his future, to his children and his grandchildren. So the Targaryens need to be dealt with. Admittedly, we were voted in by all the Lords of Westeros, so our realm is pretty secure, but that doesn't mean our son or our grandsons or his great-grandsons will be secured. The Targaryens are always going to be a thorn in our side, and Daeron sees them as the potential threat that they are. So he's breeding out as many of them as they can, essentially. So the long and short is, the less Targaryens alive, the better for us, pretty much. We've very quickly gone from the most loyal supporters of House Targaryen to, yeah, it'd be nice if they were all dead. So, yeah. But we are having our coronation at the moment. This morning, another curious visitor came to court, a wandering knight who travelled to the Red Keep after hearing news of my upcoming coronation. He proclaims that he wishes to pledge his sword to my service. He is ready and eager to serve, king as wise as I am. Yeah, sure. I kneel before the High Septon. XXX. Okay. It's a very kinky High Septon, apparently. A host of lords and knights surround us in complete silence. His Holiness the High Septon blesses me and prepares me to place the crown upon my head and proclaim me the King of the Andals, the R'hllor, the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms and Protector of the realm. Okay, so we are crowned. I can actually legitimize House Goldfyre, but I feel like we don't want to be associated with House Targaryen. They kind of have a really bad rap. You can hardly blame the... You can hardly blame the Lords of Westeros for voting for me, honestly. They had the Avenger, who was good, the Gracious, who was good, Rhaegal, who didn't fucking live very long, and then they had the Cruel, and then they had the Ruthless, then the Tormentor, who lost his throne to the Usurper, who embroiled the realm in a giant conflict, and then they decided to elect a Goldfyre rather than a Targaryen, since the Goldfyres have basically been defending the crown for ages. Also, I realise I'm trying to make the realm authority better, but I have like 1,000 people to vote on my shit. Word of the lavish period of celebration that surrounded my coronation is spread across the realm and beyond. My name will soon be associated with prestige and wealth. Wonderful. If I could get a personal wealth of 1,000, then I could establish a bank. It would be interesting. The Golden Bank. Not an original name, but yeah, I gotta deal with the fucking crown authority nonsense. Is way too low. The AI has far too much freedom. Jaime informed me the crown jewels were completed. I'm waiting in my throne room for his servants to carry the great box across the room. I struggled to leap across the room and meet them halfway, and I finally touched the heavy lid and my hands are shaking. Regalia worthy of a king. Add the Scepter of Majesty, Emerald Scepter, and the Sword of Heroes. Oh, I got a crown as well. Is that better or worse than my other crowns that I had? Also, I forgot to mention, we stripped the Iron Isles from House Greyjoy because of their earlier rebellion, and I've taken Nightfall. So I have Nightfall from them now, which is cool. I have one more Valyrian Steel Sword. So we have 2 Valyrian Steel Swords in the family. We have, for the record, by the way, given Dragonstone to my nephew, Laeron, and betrothed him to a Targaryen girl. Again, just controlling where the Targaryen girl's married to. My brother, Jaehaerys, is the Lord Paramount of the Stepstones. I still control Lys and Tyros directly. I have, however, returned Cape Wrath and Tarth itself to the Stormlands, and also married my sister to the Lord of Storm's End. Plus, Tarth is now controlled by Flashbinder and House Morn entirely, and they're now vassals of those guys. So I returned that stuff to them. But speaking of my cousin, she's actually attacking her own husband in her claim for the North, for some strange fucking reason. Because it's just going to go to her anyway. She just wants complete control of the North. You're actually pretty badass. Formidable fighter, everything else. He's quick, so he's decent. He's honorable and content. Yeah, it makes sense that he'd be my hand of the king. He could be my hand of the king. I'm fine with that. Small council advisor, Lannister, you can advise me. The Lord Paramount of the Trident can advise me as well. High Admiral. I thought I did all these already. Apparently not. Loroth. Admiral, I guess. Paramount Knight, Strickland. Cupbearer, I prefer not to have one because they usually try to kill me. Okay, we are going to establish a bank because I've never done it before, so fuck it. Lords from all around the Red Keep have gathered at the grand new bank building and have been given a tour of the impressive vaults and chambers that will hold your initial pile of gold. Scribes and coin makers have been hired and are ready to begin issuing loans. May the Bank of the King be prosperous. How do I rename the bank? I feel like the Gold Bank is too on the nose, but if we name it the Dragon Bank. The Dragon Bank is an important bank based in Dragon Bank. Good lord. How do I change that? What the fuck, game?
This war is far from over.